Hey guys, welcome back. It is Sunday, June 25th, and we're going to do our weekly walk around here. Probably not going to spend a whole lot of time outside. Bigger progress was inside this week. Let's go ahead and flip her around. So this pile of stuff here is mostly from them moving the gas meter. So if we go over here, it looks like a mess out here. Well, the gas meter is not there anymore. Okay, so they maybe moved it. I'm not sure if they actually completed moving it, but they had a big hole in the parking lot over here a couple days ago. To be honest, I don't know what these things are here. I assume they're just prepping to do some masonry cutting this week to get windows and doors on this side, which is going to be the main entrance side. I presume that this is just prep work for that. But I don't know what those things are right there. I gotta watch my step here. Oh yeah, so they do have at least the gas is plumbed, but there's no meter hooked up right there yet. We had to move that just to get things organized in the parking lot. And then outside, not a whole lot of progress this week because of all the rain. They can't really apply any of the final coatings on the exterior with how wet it's been. But they did complete the roof structure up here, so they're ready for whenever it dries out to start working on the exterior finish coats. And now we're going to walk inside for the big reveal here. It should look a lot different outside next week because they're going to have the people here cutting all of the openings for the windows and the door, and then I think they might be hanging the lintels for the canopy and everything. Excuse my finger. All right, gotta unlock the door to get in. Okay. All right, the lights are on. Okay, so this looks different than last week. It's a little bit warm and muggy in here because there's still no conditioned space yet. They haven't put the ductwork in. That's another thing they should be doing this week, is getting all the new ductwork in. They're going to hook it up to the old AC unit so they can condition the space, but then once the new AC units come in, which we're required to get, we'll be able to just hook the new units up, hopefully without too much of an issue. All right, so you can see rooms are framed now. The exception is over here in the front area. This whole side, the framing hasn't been completed because they still have to do a lot of work to take out these brick partitions. But we'll walk through. So this is still reception. The main entrance is going to be right in through here. And then there'll be a separate cat and dog waiting areas. And so now we're going to go through this way. And this little corner here is still part of reception. That's not an actual room by itself. Once again, all this is going to come out, so it's going to be opened up. Exam rooms start through here. So these are all, it's going to be the main hallway going through here. Individual exam rooms over here. Most of them will have windows, which will be nice. There's, I don't know if there's any that don't have a window. I think they all might have windows in all the exam rooms. Same thing with the procedure rooms over on this side. This is the rear hallway. And the aspect ratio looks a little bit off because the framing goes all the way up to the top. There's still gonna be a drop ceiling that's 9 feet tall. I think this is 12 right now. So the aspect ratio looks a little bit different, but once things are properly proportioned, it'll look more accurate. We do have a couple of rooms that'll have columns in them. We kind of designed around that to accommodate, because you can't really move the columns very easily. And it might be difficult to see. This area in here will be the dog runs. I think we've got 8 or 9 dog runs. This will be believe this is utility closet where the vacuum system will reside and a couple of other things. Dental is going to be over here. There's going to be, I believe, a pass-through walkway here. So like if you wanted to get into the treatment area, you can do so over here. And it looks like they're still laying things out. They don't have the all of the framing done for the treatment area. And then, so most of this in the middle here is going to be all like treatment, sterilization. There's going to be a bank of cat kennels, your sinks and the treatment islands and all of that stuff. So why don't we go back and get you guys all lost here. Go back towards the rear of the building again. Not completely waterproof yet, as you can tell with all that rain. It's been a lot of rain this week. And what is this room? I'm not sure. Oh, this is X-ray right here. So right in the corner before we get to the rear hallway, that's X-ray. They still have some framing to do on this side of the hospital as well for break room, things like that. This room in here is going to be the doctor's office. And then we can kind of come up through here. And we did get that tank completely filled, that old fuel tank. And so we poured the concrete on top of that as well. So that's all done. Main issues this week, one is getting that ductwork in so we can turn the units on and get the space conditioned so we can figure out if we need to do a moisture barrier on the floor. A lot of work's going to occur over here this week for the reception area, both inside and outside, from what I'm told. Another issue we had, so there's a flat roof to this building, so this large PVC pipe that goes all the way around here, that is basically the water that drains outside from the roof. It comes down and just, it's not like a gutter, it just comes down the large PVC and then drains outside. They need to increase that size from 4 inches to 6 inches because of the way that the roof drains are going to be configured. And that's quite an expensive change, even though it doesn't sound like it. So that's like the main plumbing change we've got at the moment. And trying to think of anything else noteworthy. See, they've got these metal or steel lintels up. Those are basically put up in place so they can take the brick out, and they've got a support to open this up. And that completes this week's tour. Next week we should have some exterior coatings possibly being applied, so we can take a look at what that's going to look like. We should have the framing completed in here inside as well. Duct work going up, and then a lot of work on the exterior on the entrance side for the main entrance, as well as for all the windows and everything. All right, stay tuned.